To the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Now a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Wilson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Burrow looking to pass. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Herb Smith Jr. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And just shutting him off there. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. Remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, right back to Hall. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's brought down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll give the Hall. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Being chased out left. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. They're going to get this out to Chase. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin. And he's going to wind up with a first down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Nothing, our score after 1.
Bengals 21, Jets nothing.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
On 1, ready? 11, MT, take. Stop.
Burrow will throw out to his left. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, we are going.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Hall want to give up the middle. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Over.
Straight ahead is Hall. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Rodgers. Touchdown! Jeremy Ruckert from 17 yards out. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. Rodgers will throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
First down. Here's Burrow. And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Ruckert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
Here's a give to Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Rodgers. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this 1st down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
On 2.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow steps away. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Rodgers now off the play fake and able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And check down, complete to Hall. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. On play action, now Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. Touchdown, Jets! Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Meanwhile, Burrow's thrower into the hands of Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
But so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
On one, ready? Stop!
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big time.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted by the Jets. They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A handoff for Hall. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And now they're in the hurry-up. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They'll run. It's Hall. And he's brought down. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And I think the ball's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's got some space here. Inside the 10. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And this will remain a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now it's Burrow. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it, eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Bengals 21.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pushing his way through. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this 2 shall pass, this 2 shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat. And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but again, just 1 yard out of it. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Hudson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Rolling to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but You feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Rodgers. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And a decent effort, but they'll mark him down about 3 yards shy of the 1st. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they get it rather easily there. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3. This is Hall. 101 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Got a man. That's Lazard. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. On play action, Rodgers flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Hall. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Hall again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. He dumps this one off here to Hall. Touchdown! Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. They're going to try and run. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1-1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Now Burrow. Flush to his right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase, 31 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Hall again on 2nd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. They'll run here with Hall. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And quickly they get to the line. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. On play action. Now Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Hudson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Through the middle of the field. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hudson. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Rodgers throwing here. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he will have a Jets 1st down, and that should just about do it.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Jets.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On play action, it's Rodgers. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Cam Taylor-Britt on the coverage.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going.
It got his man complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Burrow will throw.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. This is caught, it's Boyd. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals.
Now it's Burrow. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Mixon. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. A final shot now for Burrow, eluding the pressure right. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there, a huge loss.